What's up, YouTube? Pokemon here, bringing you guys another Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle. Before we get into the battle, if you guys could please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, that'd be greatly appreciated. And also, anything you see me using in this battle is breedable by me, so please either hit me up on Twitter or PokemonCommunity. The links will be in the description. If you like what you see and you want to get something, I also have a list of about 30 other guys on the Pokemon community that I can breed. So if you're looking for something for a competitive side, I might have what you want. So anyways, looking at this battle, he's running a mono steel type with a with the, what do you call it? They're all part steel, so that means he's gonna have huge fire weakness, fighting and ground. So my Darmanitan, Choice Bandit, Jolly Darmanitan is basically going to be able to run through his entire team, basically by himself. So he's going to be the focal point of this whole match. So I'm thinking he's either probably, I don't know if his Empoleon or not is the Stealth Rocks one, or if it's just a random one. But I figure the Ferrothorn, because it can learn both Stealth Rock spikes, he might want to lead with that. So I'm obviously going to go with my my Darmanitan, because it basically just absolutely destroys this entire team. So it's a pretty good safe bet. Plus I have U-turn, so I could switch out. So I lead off with my Darmanitan, and he actually leads out with the Heatran, which is fine with me, because I have the superpower, so that's going to be able to OHKO it. So that's a pretty big threat down through one turn. Of course, I'm going to get the attack and defense drop, so that's not the greatest when you're running a choice band set. But he sends out the Empoleon. I didn't calc it at the time, but I wasn't sure if a superpower would be able to take it at -1. So I figure my safe bet is to go out in my Slowking and to take the Hydro Pump, as you can see, or the Scald, depending on what he was running. But obviously he had the Hydro Pump. And I'm more of a, this Slowking is more of a he's a split defensive set, so he's both equally offense and defensive and special defensive. So he takes it, gets the leftovers, he switches out to the Ferrothorn. I'm gonna paralyze whatever he's gonna throw in, so that's gonna help me out because my guys aren't overly that fast to begin with. So the paralysis is gonna help. Not really so much on the Ferrothorn, but it is what it is. I'm going to switch out because these guys usually carry Power Whip, so I don't want to take that. And of course, now I'm going to go into my Fortress, which is just going to absolutely eat this up. And at this point, we sort of wall each other, which is fine with me because I've been able to set up some entry hazards now because he's going to switch out, so it's going to even give me a free Stealth Rocks here, but he's going to switch into a Scissor. At this point, I was actually playing pretty stupid. I get the free Stealth Rocks up, but I guess I wasn't really thinking right away. I wanted to see what he was doing. He's actually revealed that he's Mega, but which is fine because I know I'm gonna basically eat up whatever he's got. But my problem was with like the Brick Break, I'm gonna eat it up. But I go for the another spikes. I go for spikes to set up a little bit more entry hazards. I was just sort of seeing what he's trying to do, but I go for another one. I don't know why I went for another one, because he could have easily gone for a Sword Stance and could have potentially just wrecked me, but he goes for an Air Slash, so for some reason he's running a mixed Scissor, which is really weird. He'd be better off to run, what's the Aerial Ace, because it's Technician boosted, but oh well. But he's going to go for another Brick Break. I'm going to keep eating it up, but I'm going to Volt Switch out now. Because I was calcing at the time too about speed, because I wanted to see what was faster than a Mega Scissor, and it turns out my Darmanitan actually is. So that's good with me. And a Flareblitz, it's 4 times Choice Band. It's absolutely gonna take him out completely. So that's another big threat gone. And now I think he's going back into his Empoleon again. I'm gonna get the recoil damage, which is fine, because that's what you expect when you're running Flareblitz. But goes the Empoleon, and now he's going to get the spikes and the Stealth Rock damage. And I also was calcing this too, because I knew he was going to switch into him, and I knew Flareblitz would easily take him out too. So that's another good That's another Pokemon down. And at this point, my Darmanitan, I know, could easily probably take care of most of his guys, except for maybe the Aggron. So he's going to take the Stealth Rocks and Spikes. So I just switch out instead of, I don't think my Flareblitz would OHKO it. So I switch now in my Slowking, because he's going to basically eat up the Earthquake, because the defensive set and his leftovers. It's also a Regenerator, so he basically back to full health when I switched him out. He's going to go with a Heavy Slam, which is fine, because it's not very effective, so it's not going to do that much. I knew a Scald would take him out at this range, so his Aggron's down now. So it's another threat out of the way. And I'm going to get the leftovers back, and he's actually going to go out into his Bisharp. I was just sort of, I just wanted to get damage off on this thing. So he goes for the Night Slash, and I figured I thought he'd be Sucker Punch set, but he's not. So I go for the T-Wave to paralyze him. So now his speed, he's crippled, his speed's in half, so that's good for me. I don't have to worry about him outspeeding anything. So I go for the Scald. It's gonna do about about a third, and it's gonna take him into range. I'm gonna get the hacks, which honestly didn't matter. I could have just gone out to my Darmanitan anyways and finished him off with one shot. So I go for the Scald anyways. I take out his Bisharp, so that's another Pokemon down. At this point, I'm still got all my guys, but he's actually gonna go into his Ferrothorn. I was just at this point, I just wanted to show off some of my guys. So, I just go for, the Psyshock to get some damage off. Just because I wanted to sack him off to get a clean switch. I didn't want anybody to take a Power Whip and get a free takedown on one of my sweepers. Especially one of my special sweepers, my X-Cloud. Because, Choice Specs X-Cloud is modest. It's pretty good. I'm gonna go for the Fire Blast. I'm gonna miss, which sucks, but I figured I wasn't gonna miss 2 in a row, and I knew it'd easily take it out. So I just go for the Fire Blast. And he easily takes it out. So that's GG to Liir, and I hope you guys liked the video. And if you could, please like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks.